Yo, what is up, my dudes? This time I'm going to be doing chapter 2 of my fanfic, my new Killing Games fanfic, and yeah, this chapter starts off with, of course, Shido going over to Toka's body and just weeping and everything, and yeah, of course they are not happy. Of course, him, Miku, and Kurumi are not happy. And Kurumi says, "Well, screw this. I'm gonna go." And I say that we all go up in Shido's room, to avoid being taken over by the despair video, because the monitor won't reach us if we're upstairs. And of course, Monokuma comes on screen and says, "Oh, nice try, decent tits. You thought that you could outsmart me? Basically, every room from now on will have a monitor, so there is no escape from the despair video. So yeah, even if they go upstairs, they're not safe from this game." Monokuma made sure that every room in the vicinity has a monitor, so no matter where you're at, if you're close enough to it, you will see the despair video once the timer elapses on the bangles. And of course, Miku eventually, Shido and Miku go up to their rooms. Shido goes to his room, and then Miku goes to her room, and then Kurumi stays where she is, in the same room where the killing game began. And it's at this point that the bangles reached 0. So, yeah, the bangles reached 0, and basically all of them get knocked out. Basically, Kurumi gets knocked out again, Shido, and then Miku also gets knocked out again. Sorry, my nose has just been a dud today. But yeah, eventually all of them get knocked out, and eventually Miku and Shido wake up and realize that they are fine. And yeah, this should just set the freaking stage. Sorry, there's an alarm. There's a siren outside, and I don't wanna get that in the video, so I'm turning up my music now. But yeah, this should tell you what happens next. Basically, is that they go downstairs to where one sec, guys. Sorry, there was a siren that was distracting me. So back to the video, back to the topic at hand, is that yeah, this should tell you who the next victim is. Unfortunately, yeah, when Shido and Miku got downstairs, they saw the despair video on the screen again, and Kurumi was just on the ground, and yeah, she was the next victim. Supposedly, she had a gun sticking out of her throat, basically, and yeah, of course, she was supposedly the next victim, and stuff, and yeah, of course, Monokuma comes on screen again and shows Kurumi eventually waking up like Toka did and seeing the same despair video, and she became brainwashed as the gun fell out of the monitor, and then she had taken her own life, basically. And of course, Monokuma at this point just doesn't have a care in the world. He's fake crying, and he just bursts into laughter and says, under no uncertain terms, two are gone, 2 are remaining. There are only 2 people left in this killing game. Who is it going to be? Will these guys survive or not? But yeah, that is the next chapter, guys. I hope you enjoyed. And stuff. But yeah, but yeah, I don't have chapter, one sec. But yeah, sorry, I had an interruption again, so I'll have to edit that out. But yeah, this just sets it in stone that, yeah, Kurumi is seemingly gone and all that, and this just, it's just insane, man. Well, where will this go next? You'll have to find out. I haven't done chapter 3 yet. I already got ideas for it, so yeah, chapter 3 is going to be a freaking doozy, as there is going to be a few surprises in this chapter. I won't say what they are just yet, but yeah, it's not as simple as it appears. There is a big surprise coming next chapter. What is it going to be? You'll just have to wait and see. But until next time, peace out.